Why are you so mad? Look at me!
Now that dumb shit's out of the way, start the video. What is going on, guys? I am Jehovah, and holy shit, you are looking at Titanfall gameplay right now. And it is my own gameplay. So first of all, I want to go over a couple things. If you notice me sounding a little bit different, it is because I'm using a snowball microphone right now because I currently am having problems with the Yeti. So that may be an audio cue that you're picking up on. And with the video, I want to say you are looking at a highly degraded piece of of recording right now. So when these events happen, first of all, you're not always recording on your own equipment, obviously. And things are very makeshift and temporary, and so also the device we were recording on only records at 30 frames per second, and so that's a huge quality loss, and it's Xbox One. And I don't want to rant too much, but almost anything that I've recorded on an Xbox One, be it with an Elgato, with AverMedia, HD PVR, I mean anything, any way I've tried setting up things differently, and you know, I know a lot of people in my same position, YouTubers, have had a lot of trouble too. I'm just saying it's a pain in the ass, and I really hope Microsoft does something to fix it. A lot of times you'll record and it'll look fine and you think you're good to go, and then you get the footage home and literally anything you do with it, you drag and drop the file into Vegas and Vegas crashes, or your computer catches on fire. And so I hope it gets better soon. But rant over, this is some Titanfall gameplay, and I was having a problem with it crashing my Vegas, so I had to convert the file. So then there's even further quality loss. So that might be where I don't want to see any comments that the that the gameplay doesn't look that good or the graphics aren't that great, because I'll be the first to tell you that the graphics in this game are absolutely amazing. But basically, whenever they had the alpha out, they made a press release that said that the graphics were running at, they rendered the game for the alpha test at something like a 25% rating of what it would actually be when the game was fully released. So I'm not sure if that's the same for the beta, but I will tell you that the beta is absolutely beautiful and it plays very amazingly. And so if there's any more product, or if there's any more quality increase whenever it's full product, whenever you can just buy a disc on the shelf, it's gonna look fucking amazing. So I'm really excited for it. It looks great, it handles it great. You gotta think you're in giant fucking robots running around a map, and you know, it handles it very well. It's very smooth, it looks very awesome, and I'm really excited for this game. Also, whenever I mentioned beta, I mentioned beta because that's what we were playing at the Titanfall event when we went to LA. We were actually playing the beta. So Respawn Entertainment actually made the announcement yesterday that the Titanfall Beta would be on the 14th, and they released a website. If I remember to, I will put the website in the description. So basically, you just go to the website and you register with an email, and I think that's about it. I can't remember. There's a couple other things. It was very basic information. And basically, you register, and just because you register doesn't mean you get in. It's not a closed beta, but it's not an open beta. It's an application for invite, if that makes any sense. So, you know, go over there, apply, hope you get in. And I think they said that you would start getting, if you get accepted, you'll get an email like the night of the 13th, maybe. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me for sure, but you'll definitely get an email probably by the 14th. I don't remember if they announced how long the duration of the beta would be, but it's definitely worth getting into, guys. This is an amazing game. I started thinking about it, and you know, the last mech game that I can think of is Mech Assault, and that game's really fucking old. But I remember thinking it was awesome whenever I was playing it way back when, you know, Xbox was still fairly new. And I don't think there's been very many mech games since, and I kind of like that, because it seems like everything has just been so overdone lately. I mean, the same shooters come out every year, and they're all very similar to their previous version and all that good stuff. But mech games are something that's not done very often, and I feel like this one is really done very well, and I'm excited to play it. I mean, the little bit I've gotten to play it so far, I've had a shit ton of fun, and I'm really excited to see the final product. Everybody, you know, the excitement from everybody that's playing it is the same. I feel like everyone's really excited for this, and just can't wait to get it in our hands and be able to play whenever we want, and it's going to be great. I also want to thank Respawn Entertainment for flying me out to LA and all that, and you know, getting me to the event. And you know, it was a really fun trip. So Speedy, myself, and Legion were there. Nobody up was supposed to be with us, but he had some problems with his flights and everything and ended up not making it. So but we had a lot of fun. Basically, we showed up to LA, we hung out for a little while, ate some In-N-Out. You guys probably saw that video. And then we rode in some vans. Some unmarked vans picked us up at the hotel, and there was a lot of people there. There was a lot of YouTubers, like, I want to say probably 50 of us or something like that. And there was, I mean, anybody and everybody that you can think of pretty much that's on YouTube. I mean, Sark, C-Nanners, Captain Sparkles, I mean, some of the people I saw, Optic Hex, Philip DeFranco. There was just all kinds of people there. Woody was there. Just pretty much anybody you can think of that's a YouTuber was there to play. And so we all got into our vans and we got shuttled to some secret location in Hollywood. And we got there, waited in line for a little bit, and they came out and they're like, all right, we're going to ID you guys and give you wristbands because there's an open bar. So we were like, fucking right, open bar. And then we got inside and I had one beer and I vomited. So yeah, but no, I really did. I went in and I had a drink, I had a water, I had a beer, and I wasn't feeling right, man. I remember like Speedy or somebody, they were like, hey, you want to go check something out over here? And I was like, I just want to die. And shortly after that, I felt bad because like I felt like the developers and stuff for Titanfall thought I didn't like their game because I was just sitting there like a useless piece of shit. Like I didn't even really want to play because I didn't feel good. But basically, I walked out of the event and walked down the street. I found a random alley, and in the alley there was a tree. And I made friends with that tree, and I puked all over it because that In-N-Out did not settle well. Those animal fries. They did not. It was not fun. That's all I'm saying. And then I walked. After that little experience was over, I walked over to a corner liquor store and I bought myself a water and some aspirin. And yeah, then I went back into the event. And I went back in the event and I played more Titanfall. I felt better then, and it was great. But anyways, I should probably talk more about Titanfall. So let's see, what are we playing here? I haven't looked at the gameplay like at all. So this is the domination, hardpoint domination variation of Titanfall. To be honest with you, I don't think I went for the objective at all here. Real quick, you saw me right there. If you run up to any Titan, you can jump on top of it, and this one right there was a friendly. Oh, I think what just happened right there is I had jumped onto an enemy Titan, and then someone else's Titanfall on my team landed on that Titan to kill it, which was pretty fucking crazy and random. But anyway, so if you run up to an enemy Titan and you jump at it, you will jump on top of it to like sort of commandeer it, and you can rip off the little plate on their back head thingy, and then you get to shoot into their robot brain to kill them. And I don't think a lot of people at the event knew that. You have your anti-Titan weapon on each class, but that's also a really effective way to take down a Titan. It's also risky though, because if you run up to a Titan, the Titan can just simply step on you and you die, or obviously it's got a million fucking weapons on it, and that's cool too. It feels really balanced. So when you first think like, okay, we're gonna be running around as people, kind of like a Call of Duty type thing, and then there's gonna be giant, you know, 50-foot robots, I don't know how big they are, you know, in the gameplay as well, you're going to think you're going to be, you know, really at a disadvantage if you're a person, but that's not the case, because as you can see here, you have, you know, like mantling options and jumps and boosters, and I don't think I really did any of it in this gameplay, but you can, if you run and jump up to a wall and you hold one of the thumbsticks in, I believe, you can run sideways on a wall. And here you see me jumping on the Titan like I was explaining a second ago, and then you just shoot into its brain to take it down. But I mean, it's one of those things where I don't really know how it's balanced, but it is. If you're a pilot, you feel like you're not overwhelmed and outmatched by the robots. So it's great. It's a lot of fun. I didn't talk about the gameplay very much here, and maybe I can explain a little bit more. I have a little bit more gameplay. I think I have one other game. So if you guys enjoyed, please let me know with a like on the video and a comment down below. I love you guys. If you want to see more Titanfall, let me know, and I will get that up for you guys in the very near future. I love you guys. You should be excited for Titanfall. It's fucking amazing. Make sure you sign up for that beta. Maybe I'll see you online. Thanks to Respawn Entertainment for taking me out to this event. It was absolutely fucking awesome, and I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.